Hi guys, Shane here from the Dublin Academy. Just wanted to give you a quick update about the changes that are now on the higher level Irish exam. So, as we know, we've got a paper 1 and we've got a paper 2 exam for higher level Irish. Paper 1 has stayed the same. You will start off with your oral, your Clustishkent, and then you will go into your paper 1, which will obviously for most of you be an Ashta, some of you a D-Sport, and very few of you will do a scale, and those marks will remain the exact same. You will still have 60 marks for your oral and 100 marks for your Leithishkent. And then we move on to Pápar do Dó, paper 2, and it's on paper 2 where most of the changes take place. So I suppose usually on paper 2 what we would have is we would have 2 reading comprehensions, a poem, a prose, and a question on the extra literacy question, the Litríoch Freise. So this year, what's different? This year we still have 2 comprehensions and there'll be an option of Leithishkent A or Leithishkent B. Students only have to answer 1 reading comprehension. So no longer do you have to do both, you're only required to do 1. Next thing we get down to the Filiocht agus an prose, the poetry and the prose question. Usually students would have to do 1 of each. Now students have to do 1 or the other. And to make it even nicer again, there'll be a choice. So they'll offer you 2 poems and you pick 1. Or else if you don't like the poetry section, you'll be offered 2 of the short stories, 2 of the prose, and you can choose 1 of them to do. You don't have to do both. So that section has gone from 60 marks and they've amalgamated it into 30 marks. 2 questions put into 1, it's a 30-mark question now. And finally, the question on the Litríoch Freise will remain the same. It's still a 40-mark question and you'll have a question to do there also. A top tip I would have for you on this is you're still going to have 3 hours and 5 minutes to potentially do 3 questions. 1 comprehension, 1 poem or prose, and then finally 1 Litríoch Freise, 1 extra literacy question. My top tip for you guys would be to do both comprehensions, and the SEC and the examiner will take whichever one you do better in. So you're going to have loads of time. You're not going to be under any demand, any stress when it comes to time management now in this exam. So my advice would be do both reading comprehensions, and whichever one you do better in, the SEC will take that and put that towards your grade. Hope you found that helpful, and best of luck in the exams in June.